Okay, listen to me. Listen. Just before you decide to hang me from a rope, okay? I know what you're thinking. Foxes, what do you mean by perks? There are no perks to being a scholar, or a healer in general, for that fact. And I have to admit, that's where you're wrong, buddy. Not only is it the easiest role in the game, you're basically a god. Not only are you in charge of keeping the party's health bar topped up, you also get to decide who lives and who dies. If someone is being a dick to you in party chat, don't heal them. If someone's constantly standing in easily avoidable AoEs, let them die and don't res them. Unless they're a black mage, then unfortunately you're gonna have to adjust to that. But anyway, I digress. Let me show you how easy it is to play Scholar. And I'm assuming you're either a level 80 Scholar main, you'd lecture me in the comment section about how to play Scholar the right way, or you're new to the game and can't decide what healer is best to level first. P.S. It's Scholar. Now, let's take a look at our hotbar. Okay, so this is generally what your hotbar is gonna look like, right? Oh, at least this is what my hotbar looks like. I know it's a mess, but it's a controlled mess, so I know what's going on. But anyway, so let's start from the beginning. These are going to be your main skills. We got Physic, which is your only shit heal that you get in the beginning, and then we got Adoliquium. That's how you pronounce that, by the way. I think. Anyway, most of these skills you are not going to use most of the time, so we might as well go ahead and remove some of this shit from our hotbar. For example, Emergency Tactics. Don't know what it does, don't need it. Deployment Tactics. Don't know what it does, don't need it. Excog, whatever the fuck that says. Probably pretty useful. I've used this a few times, but not often enough where I would want it on my hotbar, so we're just gonna get rid of that too. And then we got Eighth Pack. Well, more like pack of shit, because I don't use that either. So what we're left with are our general skills that we'll mostly be using, except for a few DPS skills that we don't need at all, because we're not DPSs, we're shield whores. That's all we do. We just add shields to people and let them go gung-ho into whatever pack of mobs they're trying to aggro, and it's simple as that. So this, we can remove every single one of these. Rune 2, really trash. We got Art of War. I'm not going to be close enough to be using this shit skill anyway, so we can get rid of that too. We got Bialis, Bialos, this skill, Bialas, we can take it off. It's a damage over time skill, which you'd probably use between packs, but fuck it, we're not DPSs, we don't need this shit. And now I know Broil 3 looks really cool, and I admit that the animation is really cool, so it gives you an incentive to do damage and to actually DPS as a healer. But once again, I'm going to reiterate this. I am not a DPS. So bye bye. Now, what we left with are our main skills, right? We got Rescue, which is very essential for fucking over your teammates. You want to put that as close as you can to your left hand so that you can activate it whenever it's up. Now, we got Lustrate, which is going to be your oh shit heal, so we can put this over here. We got Indomitability. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing these things right, which is your oh shit AoE, so we can put that closer too. Now, Energy Drain is something that you only want to be using in the low level shit, because right now you're not going to need it for the HP. You're a healer, you have skills for that. You're not going to need it for the MP. You're a healer, so you have Lucid Dreaming, so you might as well take it off. And you can argue with me that it's going to fill up your fairy gauge, but I don't use my fairy gauge. See, that's why I took the skills off, so you might as well discard it, right? And we got Repose. Nobody has ever, not once in the history of any dungeon, used this shit skill. So we can take that off our hotbar too. Then we got Asuna. The only time you're going to be using this is when you're in Delta, whatever fucking delta it is with a boss costs doom on you. The only way to get rid of it is to fucking the sooner the person or the sooner the two people they get the debuff. So we can put this too because it makes us look cool if we like actively removing debuffs. But we'll keep it close on hand. Okay. Okay, then we got recitation. This is your crit heal. This is gonna make the big dick shields go boom. Yeah, so we're gonna keep that close in hand. We got Aether Flow, which allows us to give us our oh shit heal and our oh shit AoE. And then we got Sucker, which is very important too. When you feel the party's gonna be hit with a big dick AoE, or basically a damage check in general, just pop with a Sucker. It gives a shield to each and every one of your teammates that are within range, and you're good to go. Swift Cast, yeah, that's what it is, Swift Cast. Now, the reason why you want to have this on your bar, right? It's not to Swift Cast one of your healing skills. No. We don't do that. So that you can, if you forget to summon your fairy, or if you die and you get rezzed again, you can just boop, Swift Cast EOS back. Speaking of which, getting to EOS and Selene, what's the difference? Now, back in the day, there used to be a difference, right? EOS was the main healing fairy, and Selene is fucking useless. Now, so they made some changes, and they've made both the same thing. So it's up to you to decide which fairy you want to use for clan purposes or whatever. But, you know, we still don't use EOS. The only thing it's used for is fucking dissipation, right? That's cannon fodder. Selene is cannon fodder. Number 2 rule. Number 1 rule, shields before heals. Never forget that. Shields before heals. But let's go over our fairy skills. We have Whispering Dawn, which is... I actually don't know what it does. It gradually restores the HP of all nearby party members. So it's basically a regen from your fairy. Then you got Fey Illumination. Increases healing magic potency of all nearby party members by 10% while reducing magic damage taken by all nearby party members by 5%. So this is your oh shit fairy heal buff. If everyone in the party's health is going down and you feel like you're gonna lose some people, you know, shit's going down, people are dying, pop this off so that you can heal better. And then Phase Blessing is your fairy's big dick AoE heal, which we can't activate right now because we don't have a target. But anyway, that's besides the point. Now let's talk about the Seraph. This is your big dick fairy that you're only gonna get at level 80, right? Once you summon out Seraph, you have Consolation. What Consolation does is restore the HP of all party members with the cure potency of 300 and erects a magic barrier which nullifies damage equaling to the amount of HP restored. So basically another shield, because you are a shield whore. Okay, now that that's out of the way, slap on your safety goggles and the associated glamour choice and head down to your local duty finder to enter your daily roulettes because you are ready to heal whatever comes at you. Good luck. Now, before I let you guys go and be free in the wilderness with your newfound scholar powers, I just want to mention one last fact that might persuade you into leveling the scholar, which is fairy mods. Yeah, fairy mods, that's a thing. So there are some good ones that I'm sure some of you weeaboo fucks would enjoy thoroughly, and then there are some interesting ones that honestly I wouldn't install myself, but you know, whatever floats your boat. And with that, I think you guys are all set. Hopefully you've learned something new from my video, and if you did, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. Try to comment what you'd like to see me make a guide of next, and I'll try to get around to it. Maybe, if I have the time. Yeah, and do check out Will's channel too, Polarisu. Yeah, he's made a scholar guide as well that I think is pretty cool. called Jobless Scholar, which is basically just playing Scholar with all the default skills before you get the job. So if you're interested in that, do check it out. And thank you to Lions and Earn for allowing me and Wall to run these really stupid dungeon runs and catch on nonsense within them. And yeah, thank you for watching, and please do dream sweet nightmares. Oh, one more thing. Discord's in the description.